make it right. The last time you will hear. The last time you will hear. The last time you will hear. Feeling good, 'cause you're the talk of the town. You hate to look, but you love our sound. Ain't it nice to hear the sound of your head hit the ground? I got your number, you got mine too. I'm running out across the street so I can get at you. I'm on my way to feeling free. On my way to feeling free. Got a hold of my mind and it's destroying me. On my way to feeling. Ain't it nice to hear the sound of your heart beating out? You burned your chances in the heat of it all. It took you way too long to go from dust to dust. I'm on my way to feeling free. On my way to feeling free. Got a hold of my mind and it's.
Greetings and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. I'm Barrett.
I'm Ridley.
You try so hard
Bad
sometimes.
cue.
Oh, is that bad cue?
Sorry.
All right. We're here to do some painting. I appreciate everybody joining for our painting stream tonight. We got a couple things in store. What are you painting?
Beholder.
You are going to paint
Well,
a
he's
beholder.
missing some of his eyes because
Hmm.
I'm going to paint those separately because.
And where did you get this miniature from?
I got it from the source.
It's a local game store we got it from. And it's, what is it? It's one of those D&D ones that's pre-primed, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. From WizKids. We'll see how that works. That'll be the plan, right?
Yes.
I've also noticed that I have the wrong background for myself. Let me fix that real quick because
No, we're being sucked into a black hole.
You are being sucked into a black hole. I don't even know if I have the right background for this. Let's see
Put a
here.
picture of Beholder on the background.
Well, what's this? Nope, that's Mountain Doom. That's the wrong one. See if I got the right one.
Doom Mountain Doom.
I don't think I have the right one in here. I have failed, Ridley. I have failed as always.
I guess we're not.
Whoops, that's not it. That's failed. Mass chaos here. Let's try this again. All right, we're just gonna put a picture behind us. It's not actually what I'm painting tonight, but that's okay. Let's just put it there. Let's do the. What's this?
You had one
I'm
job.
supposed to. Apparently, I got a subscribe button somewhere. I didn't even know I had. That's good. What's this? That didn't work. We'll just go with Rogue Angels. That'll be fine. Rogue Angels, great game. We're gonna put it in the background anyway. Oh my gosh.
Putting
Kim
those-
says I need a My Little Pony in the background.
No, we're not done.
We don't need My Little Pony? All right.
We need that.
All right, so you're going to be painting a beholder. That's your plan, huh?
Yeah, his eyes. Here they are.
You want to show them over there?
I'm going to be painting them separately, so that's why I'm going to take them off while I'm actually painting. But here's take these ones off.
And then you can replace them with the other ones?
Yeah.
All right, well, while he does that, I am actually going to paint up some guys. One of the Vikings from, what is it called? not Forbidden Fortress, Shadows of Brimstone. Shadow of Brimstone Vikings. We are going to paint all these guys up. We're going to see how many we can get through. Probably not all of them. I only get through a couple of them. But I'm still trying to get ourselves ready for our Shadows of Brimstone playthrough, so we'll see how it goes. Morganite says, good evening. I'm actually building the Temple of Shadows expansion for Forbidden Fortress right now. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely perfect.
And now he has all his lasers.
Now he's got all his lasers here. I'll go back over there. You can show him the lasers.
What I prefer is I prefer taking all the lasers and just taking this one off. Because I feel like these two are just way too, these two ones are just way too close together.
I see.
So I like having, wrong one.
You have a plan?
Mm-hmm. I like having the...
You always have to have a plan, Ridley. That's part of the deal.
I like the look of this one better.
Fantastic.
If I could fix it.
We're gonna. I am going to start painting. I think I'm gonna paint her up. I think she's pretty awesome, and I'm gonna paint this dude with a giant axe. I think you can't go wrong with a guy with a giant
and
axe.
I'm also gonna be painting this owlbear.
And the owlbear. Yes, that's right. You're gonna work on your owlbear too tonight. I love it. All right, Ridley. Now we've got I pulled a lot of our contrast paints out. We are going to be painting with a lot of contrast. So, and sadly, from where we're painting today, it doesn't have the greatest lighting, but we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it, really.
Also, I can't decide between the two.
You can't decide.
So I was thinking about painting the beholder blue because I've seen a few blue beholders in the book, the D&D book, Honor Among Thieves. They say it's blue.
Okay.
But on the box art, they show this red. I don't even know what color that is. Which one do you think is better?
Red.
Yeah, which one do you guys think is better?
Well, let them. Yeah, we'll have them. Yeah, should I make a poll?
Yes.
Some great looking models. Thank you, Jude. We have some great looking models here today. Want me to try a poll?
Yeah, put a
This
poll.
usually goes really well. We'll see how this goes. We'll start a poll. Okay, let's see if I can do this. We're gonna go beholder.
Have you ever done one of these before?
Yeah, they usually fail. Beholder color blue or brown/red. We'll see what people say. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start poll. And then we can just let that run for a while and see what the people here vote for.
While doing that.
Okay, well, it's not going to take more than a few minutes here. We're going to let people vote here.
Yeah, I think these two are just a little too.
I haven't tried painting anything from Forbidden Fortress yet, but finally got it to the table. Died terribly from bleeding. 10 out of 10 will attempt the dungeon.
I think brown/red
pretty good. It's working on it. We'll leave him a couple more minutes, or maybe about 30 seconds. Should I give him 30 seconds?
5.
5 seconds.
4. 3.
4.
2.
People aren't going to get enough time to
1.
vote when there's not enough vote.
Yeah, end the roll.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they think red-brown should be the way you go with it. So if you want to,
I'm actually kind of excited to do the brown.
All right. So one thing you could do is you
can
could.
It this way.
I will.
Causing you all the trouble.
You never cause me trouble. Okay. So one thing you could do if you're interested, you could paint it all red and then put a thick brown wash on it, or you could paint it brown and then put a red wash on top.
I'm doing the red with red.
Red with the brown.
2 brown washes then, because the owlbear and the beholder are both going to have brown washes.
I like it. All right, I'm going to paint skin, and I don't like to paint skin. I've never been a big skin person. So if you're going with
I
red,
have to paint fur and scales.
I'd rather play fur. So here's some Blood Angels red. Now remember, with these paints, you got to mix them up a little bit. These are contrast paints.
The owlbear seems to have. You want to know? Do you see a difference between the two? The owlbear has a stand. The beholder does not have a stand.
Does not have a stand.
I wonder where the beholder stand went.
It went into the Oblivion stand area.
He was.
I don't know how it happened.
He was trying to glue it together and then shot out his foot.
So I'm in my painting area, and all of a sudden, the next thing I know, I'm going to glue the stand on. So I grabbed the base, and it hit the side of the thing, and what do you know? I dropped it on the ground. It hit my foot and went underneath the painting station. And so I'm looking under there, the flashlight, for a good 10 minutes, and then when got Ridley said, "Your eyes are way better than mine. You're younger. Go look for it." He couldn't find it either. So we decided it has gone into the Oblivion stand area. It is gone. Gone forever.
I'll eventually find it because I'm going to need a stand.
You could use that stand actually if you wanted to.
Let's see. Pretty similar.
Yeah, they are. If you wanted to at some point.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do actually.
Well, we'll do that later. We're not have to worry about. We're not gluing anything right now. We're gonna paint. Paint some stuff. People want to see us paint. They don't want to see us sit here and chit chat.
Okay. Well, isn't that what this whole thing's about?
Well, chit chatting and painting. That's what it's all about.
Bye blue. I'm not using.
Bye blue. No blue for you. All right.
Okay. I want to do dragon scale, red dragon scales for beholder.
Oh, the best I've got is Blood Angel red. It's that one. That's pretty good. That's the deal.
Must have gone into that black hole earlier.
Yeah, that's black hole from earlier. Oh no, the black hole. Oh, please don't spill that everywhere. I've already spilled one whole thing of Blood Angel red all over the place. Nope, don't pour anything out. No, don't pour anything out. You just go straight from the pot with those.
Sorry.
You have just poured all my Blood Angel Red all over the stove.
Not all of it. There's still like
Okay.
80%.
Well, you've got
left.
enough Blood Angel Red to paint an entire army of dead people. So there you go.
Hey, at least the beholder will look like he's blood.
He will definitely have quite. Here we go. This is amazing. They can see. Oh, that's not it. That's mine. That's not it.
Oh no, the beholder.
So here's our somebody. Their contrast red. Okay. Well, I'll be buying one of those tomorrow.
I'm sorry, I
That's
didn't.
okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna paint the skin color on all these guys here. Let's see. And I'm just going to use Gilliman's Flesh. That's usually the flesh tone I use. I don't really like painting flesh. I just paint it on and call it a day. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a really deep, thick brown gouache because I don't really like this red.
Yeah, it's a kind of lighter red, but that's okay. Trust me, it'll work out okay.
Sure, you don't have a darker red?
Nope. It'll be fine. It'll be
He's
fine.
all this color?
It'll be fine. Yeah.
Actually,
I'm just going to have to find ways to use red on his model too. Yeah, I might have to find a way to do that. Trent is here. Trent is going to see with his Falcon Punch. Sadly, they don't have cool things. They don't have any other reds. Trust me.
you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
What did you do with all of them?
I only own one red. I only need one red.
But I need another red color for the mouth part, like the roof of the...
Well, then you
Lips.
don't. That's okay because you can use that same red, but don't put the wash on it, and it'll be fine. Trust me, it'll be absolutely fantastic.
Feels like
There
I'm
we go.
painting dragon scales, just like I would.
Here, paint it right about there. There you go. Now people can see what you're painting.
Or else cover it up with my arm.
Well, that's when you get the paint because your paint's all over the place.
Not gonna lie, I've never painted except in these painting streams. I've ever painted.
Yeah, you have.
Once when I painted a goblin.
You painted a bunch of gnolls one time.
Oh, that's right. I did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, this might be in a D&D adventure as the final boss.
Oh, is that what that is? I never really used beholders much in my D&D adventures because I find them to be not as fun. Thank you, Trent. Let's have fun. Jude says, currently working on painting up some bandits with rifles for the Old West Shadows of Brimstone. Likely start working on my Vikings once those are done. That's awesome. Shadow of Brimstone painting day. I love it. Everybody's either assembling or painting Shadows of Brimstone. That's amazing. Look at that. Perfect. All right, we got skin tone on that one.
He loves Shadows of Brimstone.
Shadows of Brimstone's a good game. I like Shadows of Brimstone. I have fun with it. Oh, this guy's got a mohawk.
He
dude.
loves Madara though.
I do. This is true.
Isn't that like your number one favorite game and like everybody disagrees with you on it?
No, not everybody disagrees with me. Just Colin.
Just Colin.
Colin is not a fan.
Or with Madara.
Nothing.
In his perspective, what is wrong?
He didn't like. He thinks that he wasn't a big fan of the dice system in that. In that one, he didn't, and he also is not a fan of the art style. Where I had no problem with any of that.
Yeah, another problem with this beholder is his stand came deformed with this little thing. It is a little deformed.
Oh yeah,
Remember we couldn't fit it on the stand?
that's right.
And so you had to bend it into place?
Putting some Gilliman flesh on these guys here. Maybe we'll do two. Maybe we'll do all four. I think we get all four. I don't think we get all four. Because then I have to figure out. Because of course, sadly, these Vikings are going to probably be a lot of different browns and greens and stuff. They have a tendency to do that. At least I can get the fingers.
Okay, I'm gonna move these eyes. They're really getting annoying.
Yeah, I would move the eyes because you might hit them with your paintbrush, and that'd be bad news.
Especially the one of those laser ones.
Yes,
With the laser coming.
those are pretty sweet. Have you tried Arceus yet? I don't know Arceus.
It's the
Oh,
angels, right? Never mind.
no, that's not. I don't have. If it's a paint color, I don't have that. If it's a game, I haven't seen it or tried it. So there's multiple reasons for me not to have known what that is, and I apologize. Don't know what it is. All right, we got
I give you about maybe
Gilliman flesh on that. And so, what?
1 minute to see if that guy responds.
He will.
He probably will, yeah.
It's on low latency, ultra low latency, so people respond pretty quick. Very nice. All right, so we got the flesh on there. I'm going to paint these metal. So what I like to do is I always like to have an idea of what I'm planning to do.
I really think I should have just gone with a brown.
It'll be good, trust me.
I want to look at it.
It'll be fine, trust me. It'll be absolutely fantastic. Here, use a bigger brush. Here, use this one. Because that's going to be a bigger brush. That'll actually get some red on it. That'll work out pretty good. There you go. And paint more where people can see you instead of just looking at a piece of the thing. If you need to move...
Here, the aloe will show you entertainment.
No, just...
It'll do some fancy dances for you.
Here, move over a little bit. You're out of control. There you go. Yeah, move the purple paint pot. Okay, now we're... There you go. Is that better? There you go. That's perfect. Excellent. So I like to have an idea of what I'm planning to do. Ryan, also see you. Thank you so much for joining. We are doing some painting tonight. We're doing some beholder painting over here and some Shadow Brimstone painting over here. That's what we're doing tonight. It's going to be awesome. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to paint these metal. All this part right here, metal. I'm going to paint the cape. I might go with a green. We can make it kind of cool. And then, of course, we got fur all up in here. We're going to keep him with some gray hair, maybe some brown hair, red hair. Oh, I think maybe we'll go red hair. I like that. And then we got a scabbard here. We're going to paint some what's this? Then I got a little cloth thing he wears in here. We have to figure out what we're going to do with that. Then he's got boots. So this guy shouldn't be, I think we might be getting get through this guy pretty quick. So first we're going to figure out
I can say the same for this beholder. He's one color.
It'll be pretty good, though. I think we're going to start with the bottom part here. So I always start from the inside out. So I'm going to start with this inside area here first on this guy. Once we figure out we're going to paint that, I think I'm going to paint that skeletal horde. I have it right here. Skeletal horde. It's a good color. We're going to use that one first. So you got to shake it up so that all the different parts are all mixed together, especially with contrast paints. They have a tendency to like to separate in different colors. If I can find one that separates. Oh, where is it? No. Like for example, this one. If you look at it, it's contrast, but if you tip it upside down, all the white stuff still stayed there. So you have to like really shake those up. And I even put some shaking pellets inside some of the ones that need to really shake up. Some of them actually mix up pretty good even without it.
Shake it
up.
Shake it all about.
Boom.
Wait, what does Bennett's song go like? Shake
I have
it all
no
about,
idea.
I don't know. Some show he watches.
I see. First, going to paint his undergarment here, just his skeletal board color.
Are you painting a skeleton?
No, but I'm just going to paint it. But I want it to be like a light brown underneath here. There we go. We got some of that on there. I got some howdy still on there. I need to learn. Steve's got some neat tricks with his streaming. He has like the ability to set like how long things stay on the screen. I don't know how to do that. He's pretty tricky like that.
Excuses.
And if anybody watching tonight, I just want to make sure that you know that after you're done watching this, when Steve is going to be starting to play Rogue Angels, I believe I think he's starting in about 10 minutes. So I suggest people go over there and watch that because that game is amazing. Hello, just finished building IKEA Detafor cabinets for my minis. Oh, wow, we'll be doing some Forbidden Fortress building shortly. Oh, that's sweet, Zach. That's amazing. I love building IKEA furniture. A lot of people do not like that. I actually enjoy it. I enjoy building IKEA furniture.
IKEA furniture?
Yeah, I just built your bed the other day.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what that IKEA furniture is.
That really nice bed Mom found for really cheap on Facebook for some reason somehow.
Because somebody didn't want it. They're moving on to different parts of their life.
I'm actually shocked someone would sell it for that cheap.
Well, it was a good deal. I wouldn't say it was super cheap, but it was a good deal. There we go. Now that color done almost.
This guy has two colors on him. He has red, more red, red, red,
and then red,
more red, a little tiny bit of yellow, tiny bit of black and pink,
nice.
and then a black for the eye.
Love it.
That's it.
That's it. That'll work.
And I get to put this fancy little whatever this piece is to make it so that the eye glimmers thing.
Interesting. All right, so I've got to figure out. We're gonna paint his.
I'm already done. I'm almost already done with this guy.
Well, you got a lot of eyes to paint still.
Not fair.
I'm gonna paint his
Look like all
hair
his body.
with this like contrast Ididian yellow. That's what I'm gonna do. Bierman, what's up, fellas? Putting oh my gosh, just putting final touches on my fantasy football draft plan so I can throw it out the window when the draft starts. Thought I'd check in. Looking good so far. Thank you. Oh, my draft is next week. My draft is tomorrow. That's what my draft is. The 31st. So I have to draft
all the
mine
good
tomorrow.
players, or are you gonna go all the?
I'm gonna get all the good players. I got some plans. And we do a what do you call it?
I don't even know half the people who play football.
I know.
Any names?
I try. Yours is Friday. Love it.
I know.
Tell me how that goes.
I knew Thielen.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
He left. I had a jersey. Mom tried to get me into football. She's like, "Hey, look at this jersey I buy you."
You should get into football. I think you'd love it. I've got some ideas. Bierman, just remember the plan is a list of things that will go wrong. That is true. And we do an auction draft. And of course, I'm from Minnesota, and all the people I play with are actually from the East Coast. And so whenever it comes to any Viking that comes up, they always make me overpay for my Vikings. So I'm like, it's like if I wanted to want a Justin Jefferson this year, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg. We play with like $200 pot, and most likely I'm going to have to pay probably upwards of $70 some for him if I want him. And I'm like, oh, really?
You
I
really
have a hard
want
time doing
Smith?
that.
He's like your favorite player, isn't he?
You better hope you get the number one pick if you want Justin Jefferson. Yeah, I hear you, Bierman. But nope, I kind of wish we had a draft like that because then I'd have a better chance of getting some of the guys I want. But they do this, and they have a tendency to really
runs
weird. I don't know who runs it, but Peter from the One Stop Co-op Shop is part of it. And he was in it, and he asked me to join, so that's how I got into it. But I'm really hoping to get. I'm debating if I want like the 2-stud running back approach, or if I think I'm actually going to want to go wide receivers. And they do start 2 quarterbacks, so I'm really hoping to get a hold of Justin Herbert and Trevor Lawrence, because I don't think we have a lot of money if I go with the 2-stud running backs. I really kind of want to try to get Eckler, and I don't know why I'm telling all the secrets because Peter doesn't watch this. I'm hoping for at least I want to try to get Austin Eckler and then maybe like Chubb. Those are my 2-stud running backs I'm hoping for. I'm not sure if I'm going the right route. Beerman's going to tell me, dude, those are not the guys to get.
Those aren't the guys you're looking for.
Oh, yeah, those are not the guys I'm looking for. Those are the ones I'm working. I'm really going to I'm probably going to pay more than I probably should for. And then I'm hoping to maybe get like some decent wide receivers as life goes on. And I might even get like a 3rd running back for big, because we do play at that flex position. So I'm actually thinking about getting 3 stud running backs and getting Pollard as well. And then I have those 3 like big running backs. Just once you get past at least you never know what the NFL season is going to hold. But I've noticed there's like maybe about 10 good running backs, and then the rest of them are going to all be like on committee, or they have another back that could be behind them that could take some stuff from them, where these first 10 are going to be probably the workloads of the group. And so that's kind of why I'm thinking of maybe trying to really power up my running backs right away, and then go for some receivers that are might be okay. And of course, the tight end I'm trying to get is going to be the Minnesota Viking one. Let's see if I can get that guy.
What quarterback are you going to get? The Minnesota Viking one?
No.
Why?
Maybe I will get him. We'll see how it all pans out.
What
because
quarterback do you really want?
I want Trevor Lawrence and I want Justin Herbert. Those are the 2 I want, because it'd be nice to have a running quarterback, but I think for how much I'm going to have to pay for my running backs, I don't think I'm going to have enough to be able to pay big for quarterbacks. So that's my strategy. How am I doing, Bierman? Is it a pretty good strategy, or am I barking up the wrong tree?
No.
Sports ball season. Yes, it is sports ball season. It's my favorite time of the year. I'm a huge football fan, so that's the deal. Anyway, we are. I'm done talking football now.
That's all he wants to do is talk about football. He doesn't ever want to hang out with me.
That's not true. How's your beholder coming?
He's one color.
One color.
It's getting really boring.
Love
Paint
it.
this one color. I just have the eyes left.
I'm more hyped about Halloween. You like Halloween?
Yeah.
Are you going to dress up this year, you think?
I'm just
You're supposed to paint over
I'm going to
there
be the same dude I was last
That's
year.
fine. That's why I set this up.
I'm going to be the same dude I was last year.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's a simple, comfortable costume.
Love it.
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. You can't go wrong with that.
All I have to do is put these pajamas on, and then I just run around in a Chewbacca mask.
And it works. And you get candy.
And they call me scary.
They call you scary?
They're like, "Oh, that's a scary costume." I'm like, it's Chewbacca.
It's not. It's Chewbacca.
How is he scary?
Bierman says, I like Chubb. I'm scared of Eckler this year. Robinson from Atlanta is a strong pick, even if he's a rookie. Yes. I have a feeling that B.J. Robinson is going to go for an astronomical amount, though, in my league. And so I'm thinking I might actually be able to get a steal on Eckler. That's why I'm thinking about trying to get him. But we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out in the end.
You only get a certain amount of money for this?
Yes, I get $200 to buy guys.
Like real $200 or fantasy football
fake
$200?
Fake $200. All right, now we're going to go with a green. I want to go with my, where is it? Oh, over here?
Do they specifically target you when it comes to the Vikings players?
No, they just make me pay a little bit more for them. And that's, I mean,
That's called targeting.
your goal is to make the other people not have the money to buy guys because then you can buy them. That's
Do they want the Viking players?
Well, no, but they know. I mean, if they get them, well, then they got them. Too bad for you. Like last year, Jefferson went for like over $70, and I quit. And this minute I quit, the guy got him. So it's like I'm not paying that much for one guy. Now I'm shaking up my militant green.
Is Justin Jefferson really that worth it? Yes.
He did really good last year. So I guess.
Wasn't like him and Adam Thielen were like the.
Well, Adam Thielen was. Yes, they're good stuff. Adam Thielen's on another team now.
Which one?
Carolina.
Why?
Because that's where he's playing.
Was he too expensive?
Yes.
And this is real money now.
Yes.
Real football.
Real money. Now I'm gonna be. I really like this green for capes. It's a really cool green. We're gonna use this green. I gotta watch out because there's also a scabbard over here I don't want to hit. Now, one thing I like about the Shadows of Brimstone minis is they actually have really good detail, but not overly detailed to make it just out of control to try to paint. That's my theory. Who is this guy? Mortal Wombat. Go Pack Go. Go Pack Go. No. Go. The pack is going to blow this year. That's the deal. They've got G Love and Special Sauce this year. He's not going to be. For the first time in the history of the Green Bay Packers since I've been around, they might actually have a quarterback that's not that great.
But what happened to their original quarterback?
You know, he's playing for the Jets now.
Why?
Because that's the deal.
Did he decide to go there, or did they just drop him?
They traded him.
That was a really bad move on their.
No, they decided. Well, no, if they think they're okay with what they have, then they can move on to another guy. Then they're. And not only that, for trading away a guy like that, then they get to gain some leverage in the next NFL draft, where they can use what they traded that guy for. They can then get younger players that can help them get better. So there is a reason to trade people. All right, that cape looks pretty good. So good. So good. There you go. Good one. Dum dum da da dum da dum da dum da da. Liquid Pork, good to see you. Thank you for joining. We're painting up some Shadows of Brimstone minis, and even though I've got my Rogue Angels background because I don't know where my other one is, so I don't have it ready to go. Look at you! You're almost done with that thing. You're on fire over there. I love it. I need some more color for my hair here because I was going to paint it gray, but I think we're going to paint it yellow. You're not even close to the camera. There you go. So close. Almost. There you go. I'll put an X on your place next time. Then you know where to paint from. We're going to paint his beard and his mustache and everything this yellow color. I think it'd be really cool. That's the plan. Now, when we're done painting, you know what we're gonna do? I don't know how to do it, but we should. Steve has figured out a way to raid other channels, and I should figure out a way to raid his channel. That means I'd send me and all the people that are with me on this chat over to his channel. But I don't know how to do that. Just prime my first venture into shadows. Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. All you gotta do is figure out how you're gonna paint them. That's the deal. The good news is I really like the fact that you can just look at the cards and go from there, especially for the enemies. For the guys, they only show you from here up, but you can get an idea of what to do with them, which I think is kind of neat. I like that. Let's see, what do we got left in this guy? We got some metal we got to do here, and we got to. So let's do the metal next, because the metal is going to. Yeah, we're gonna do metal. So what I've got is I still use my old army painter stuff here. So I've got plate mail armor from that I'm going to use. When did this come out? Probably 1942 is my guess. Super old. To be clear, A-Rod wasn't good last few years. Too much drama. Time to move on. I actually agree. I actually agree with you on that one. That's the deal. A lot of them come with painting guides. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. They do come with painting guides. They tell you what paints would actually work with it. What company do they use? Or this do they use to explain those colors? I forget. Do they use Army Painter, or do they have like a company that they actually use, or just like say, hey, you should try to get these kind of colors? I forget. I totally forgot. And he needs to fire his barber. This is true. This is true. Oh, they do use Army Painter. Okay, so Army Painter is the company they use, which is funny because that's the company I use when it comes to my normal paints. Derek, oh my gosh, Kanji Studios here. Thank you for joining. We're painting some Shadows of Brimstone. My son is painting a Beholder.
I don't get paid enough for voice lines, so.
You don't get paid enough to say any lines? Since you guys do an auction draft, does your group give you back money if you draft Dallas Cowboys? They should, right? Army Painter, there are 3 sets they made for Shadows of Brimstone. Oh, did they? Behold it! Derek says, behold it. Your beholder?
Yes.
See? It's funny like that.
Yeah.
That's the deal. Super funny. You like funny? I like
Yes.
funny.
Whoa. Yes.
All right, so I'm going to get some of this metal out onto my painting palette.
Is it done?
And I already did. Now I'm going to paint it.
I am done with all that brutal red.
Well, show them.
Ugh. That was painful.
There's a lot of red. I spent all my day drawing mini concept art, so now I am here to watch you paint. That's hilarious.
What do you think the mouth color should be? Black?
Oh, you should, yeah, just use black. That would work.
Yeah, black.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you going to recommend?
Prepare to cry when you look at your shipping for Aryan Trespass oddities. Oh, no.
Where's black?
I don't want to. Black is going to be Black Templar.
Oh, yeah,
here.
did you...
Now, this time, shake it up a little bit and then just open the pot and dip your brush in. We don't need to have this extravaganza yet again over here. This is out of control.
Okay.
Nope. Oh, my gosh. I was going to die.
That would have been really funny.
No, I would not. I don't know what your idea of funny is, but that's something.
You said you liked funny.
Yeah. We're painting this chainmail metal here, and then I'm going to wash it with a black wash. That's how I always do my metals. Why don't you paint so people can see you? Or nobody wants to see you, maybe? I don't know.
I don't think anyone wants to see me try to paint inside this
Oh, I think it's going to be a blast.
mouth. Doom here.
Mouth of Doom. Is that what it is?
You stupid beholder, can't you get
So
open
spilling red paint runs in the family. Well, at least the good news is he didn't actually spill it. He just thought, oh, I'll just pour out what I need. And that, of course, did not go well.
Oh, now his teeth are all messed up.
Don't worry, you can paint those you can paint right over that.
Teeth color?
Yeah, I have a teeth color. You
Oh.
can paint right over that.
Wow, okay. I didn't even know he had that color.
Yeah, it's called skeletal bone.
Oh, okay, yes, I did know you had that color.
Now what I'm trying to do is paint inside of back behind this axe. Now the thing is, these were unassembled, and actually I don't think his axe was assembled onto this miniature. I think I glued the arms on. So I could have actually painted behind here before. That's one thing you could do with Shadows of Brimstone if you're interested. if you want to try.
I need purple for his tongue, or like what color should his tongue
Close
be?
that one.
What color should his tongue be?
Okay, well,
Or do you think he doesn't have a distinct color?
You can do purple. That's what I do.
I need the darkest.
Darkest.
I know.
Okay, that's close. Then we're gonna go with, you want voluptuous pink or do you want Chilean purple? Okay, shake it first. I'm gonna shake it up real good. And then you're good. There we go. So we got my metal on the sky. And I apologize, I'm not using my best cameras tonight either. Sadly. Actually, he's got the better camera than me.
They look the same.
No, mine's like an iPhone like 1. Do not do that.
Stupid thing won't open.
I'll open it. I do not need you paying all that. Mom would kill you if you dripped this on the floor. I will tell you that right now.
Well,
Okay.
Not watching.
Oh, you'd be surprised what she's watching right
He's watching Bennett, yeah.
now. All right. We got some skeletal horde I want to add to the bottom here because I hit a little bit of the metal, so I'm just going to cover it up with skeletal horde. There we go.
Basically just soaking water in his mouth right now.
Perfect.
Hey, you know what you did for that rat?
Huh?
You did that for my beholder?
I don't know what I did for the rat.
You gave like his for his mouth.
Oh, you want some of that goo stuff?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll work on that another time. We're not going to have time to do that during the stream.
Because then maybe it can make his mouth look somewhat good.
I'm sure it's going to look great.
It looks good.
It'll look great. It'll look great.
Looks good.
All right. So I'm going to go with some snakebite leather across this stuff here and on the scabbard, and then we use some metal rings in there. I think that'll be really cool.
Okay, I'm ready for
For what?
the skeletal bone for the teeth.
We'll do that in a second.
Yeah,
Let me see it. Let me see if I can get some skeletal bone. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, we have to wait for that stuff to dry first. Why don't you work on your?
I'll do the eye.
Okay, the eye. That'll work.
I also have to work on like 80 other eyes I have to work on.
Do you have a Coffin Breakers enemies pack? If you do, did you snap any arms and legs taking them off the sprue? I don't think I do have that one. Oh, Coffin Breakers. If that's from the Old West one, I don't no. Do not pour it out on there. That wastes a lot of paint.
I almost did it again.
Yes, you did.
That
You
was
almost
so
made
close.
me scared. Oh my gosh. Oh,
I'm just so used to dumping them out. Everything I've learned now.
Dump out the paints. Contrast paints come straight from the pot. So if that's from the Wild West one, I don't have that. I'd actually didn't do that. Michael, good to see you. What's all these shenanigans exactly? The skeletons from the Old West. Yes, I do not have any stuff from the Old West. I apologize. Do you have any sprue clippers? That would be the way to go. Sprue clippers, for sure. Yep, close the one you're not using. Close these. Because that's how I spilled them in the past. I always forget one that's open, and then I spill the other one.
How bad did the last one spill?
It spilled so bad that my friend Ryan from Meeple Marathon brought me a little holder for my paints.
You paint the side from I don't trust.
What do you want it to be?
The little black. I need black, yellow, and white, but the yellow didn't turn out so good, and I have to go get some water. I'm so thirsty.
Okay, you want black in the eye?
Yeah, here, look at this. That's what I wanted to look like. Okay, good luck. I'm gonna go get some water to entertain them.
Are you not entertained? All right, we'll see what I can do here. I broke 2 ankles. Oh no! On the Coffin Breakers, skeleton ankles are always brittle, but the coffin shields are too. Are cool. This is true. They are cool. Oh my gosh! And, skeleton ankles are pretty 100%. All right, let me see if I can get this real quick here. He wants me to paint this eye. What's that do? I think it's be best if I go from. Oh boy. Okay. Do. Let's see if I can do this. I am painting right on top of yellow. Now that I notice. Not dry. Okay, that should be okay. You can check tick to see what you think. There you go. And that's the deal.
Could you paint the black a little bit better?
I don't have it. You didn't. I thought your yellow was dry, but your yellow is not dry before you really paint this. We'll see what we can do here.
I need his black eye to be a very distinct. While you're doing that, I will be painting the
There. Done.
That's good. What?
Looks good? Yeah, it does.
Oh, I'm gonna fix it a little bit.
You're funny. Okay, be careful.
I don't know how much I trust myself with this, but
Thomas, good to see you. T. Clark is here. Thomas Clark. That wastes a lot of paint, says the guy who spilled a bottle of paint all over the table. Yes, this is true. Very true. Very true. I do, but the first lower body I was clipping snapped the foot. Oh, that's really what happened. Okay, that's too bad. The Tanuki Warriors are ridiculous looking. I love
I'm gonna paint
them.
the black eye after
There
the
you go.
yellow dries. Then we're gonna repaint that.
The Takopi, sorry. My phone insists on auto-correcting incorrectly. That's my favorite. Oh, you should see. That's why Kanji Studios is actually called Canoe Studios.
Canoe Studios?
Yeah, because it wouldn't, it would auto-correct to Canoe every time I typed his name in. It's absolutely hilarious. Barrett tried to paint the table with his mini paint. It's true. That's why we have things down now. We have things down. I blame autocorrect for everything. I do too. I blame that for everything. 100%. 100%.
My fingers where I don't want it to be.
There you go. That's a good idea. Hold it where you don't want it to get red. That's a good idea.
Oh, my fingers aren't protected.
That's okay. You can wash those. We're going to use snakebite leatherneck. This is pretty much my favorite leather of all time. I love it. Let's see. I'm going to try something. Let's see. This could be the worst idea ever. Try this. See what happens here. See if we can get more light on this. My other painting station has a huge, giant light that I love to use. Okay, maybe you can actually see a little more now.
Can you turn the light back off? It hurts my eyes and I can't see the paint.
Lies.
Yes, it does. Please, can you turn it off?
What are you talking about?
Can you please turn it off?
Okay, hold on. Let me finish painting this part. I can actually see it now.
I have an idea. I want you to use your... No! It still got everywhere.
That's okay.
See, my finger sacrifice wasn't...
Your finger sacrifice wasn't enough, huh?
Look at this. It looks awful now.
Well, man.
Oh.
This might be a short stream, everybody.
Well, there goes the black face.
Okay, well, you gotta mop it up. You can't just...
Wait, no, leave it, because then I can use it for the I can dip your stuff.
I'm gonna kill him! We need to soak up
I'm
the
so
paint.
clumsy today.
That's okay.
No, now I'm absorbing all my red I just painted on.
Ah!
This is going great.
Yeah, yep.
Having a great
Yeah,
time.
it is. This is something, that's for sure.
We're still having a great time. That's all that
Oh
matters.
boy, sir. This is why I use surgical things when I paint, because then if you spill stuff, it doesn't matter.
I think what
let's see
matters
here.
is the friends we made along the way.
That's right. Oh boy. Okay.
Even though I may have... Hey, they can't see it.
That's good.
So, maybe I did not spill anything.
Oh, I think my fingers say differently.
You can't get any camera angle that shows it, though. Haha.
I can maneuver if I need to.
Oh, okay.
Matthew says, maybe give your son a GW painting handle. Don't train him in the savage, handleless ways. This is true. I should have actually done that. I think about it. I should have done that. If you turned your table into a huge wet palette, the spills would be considered filling your palette. That's right. Food for thought. I love that. I remain 100% convinced that the autocorrect is intentionally designed to make users look like complete idiots. I agree. It really does pick the most random of most inappropriate things. This is true. That is exactly what happens. All right, so now we're out of black, and I need to go buy more red tomorrow. All right, that's fantastic.
We're not out of black. We're plenty of black.
Want that?
No!
That's okay.
What have I done?
That's okay. I actually need to go to the hobby store tomorrow anyway, so that's good stuff.
Just making up excuses of why it's
I need an
okay.
excuse to go to the hobby store. Now I got one.
No! And my
Just put the that's going to stay right there.
No! My
We're going to leave it right there.
bag.
It'll be just fine.
The bag had kept all that stuff for the beholder in.
Well, that's okay. Now if you paint it, you're not going to want to put it back in the bag. That's the deal. There we go. Put some of this snakebite leather on this. There we go. That looks
I think at this point in time with my dragon, I would have been very, very far away from being done.
I'm just excited that you have not yet spilled on the floor. If you do that, that's going to be the end of this ever.
No, it won't.
Mom would never. Yeah, all right.
Did she even let you paint out here anymore?
No.
She would not let anyone paint out here? I thought she didn't care about the basement because she's never down here.
Wow.
What?
I don't know if that's true. There you go. So we got our belts all done here. That's pretty awesome. I like to think autocorrect was created by someone who has a terrific sense of humor. This is pretty funny. Let's see here. Has anyone tried the Allies expansion for Forbidden Fortress? I picked it up because I don't think I'm going to run more than 2 characters during a solo play and thought they may be useful. I don't have those, the Allies. Oh, maybe I do have the Allies expansion, but I don't think I've used it. Because if I would just normally just play 2 characters without allies. Tim, good to see you. Hi, everyone. I need help painting my Shadows of Brimstone minis too. Well, you're in the right spot. Everybody's painting and working on Shadows of Brimstone tonight. It's like Shadow of Brimstone Day.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So I'm painting
Except
up.
for me.
Yes, except for you. I am painting some of the Vikings. So I'm using some metal and I'm using contrast paints with Gray Seer Gray's Primer is what I'm doing. And that's how I'm getting the colors of what I'm using here. Ridley over there is managing to paint me out of house and home.
I'm making him go broke of
Here,
paints.
we're going to move this over here.
Hey, oh, it's not close.
Right.
There we go. Now it's close.
Okay. We need to learn about how to... There you go. Perfect. Okay. We're also going to put some right on here. And there we go. That's going to be that part there. Once that's painted, there's a little bit of sword. Okay, so that's some metal. Okay. So we also want to hit some... We have a little bit more metal we got to put on our stuff here. Where's my metal? It's right here. Because I want to get each of these little lines on my scabbard. I want to paint them metal as well. So right through there, right through there. There, I want this bottom part here painted metal. I want to make sure I paint it just like that. Good. And once I get that, then there's this one little hilt right here. Doot, 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 doot. Got it. Boom. Done. Now, sadly, I was a little bit overzealous in the metal and I actually hit part of the stuff down here that I already painted. So I'm going to let it dry and I'm going to go back over with that paint because it'll cover it up. It covers up metal okay. I still want some more snakebite leather. And what I want to paint here is across his chest.
Yeah, I'm going to use this black on the table here. Very nice color.
Go for it. The black on the table, that'd be great. There's a little bit there. Perfect, just like that.
It's a little bit of black on the table.
Dan, thank you for joining. Slop and drop technique being taught to the younger generation makes me happy. This is true. I've also apparently not taught them the ways of paint, keeping paint in your pot. Working on that tonight too. That's going to be the 2 things we're learning tonight. How to keep paint in a pot and how to put on your model slop and drop style. Boom. Right?
He's doing a very bad job at it.
I'm doing great. Why is the yellow open?
Because I wasn't done using it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But now I am done using it.
Now you are? Okay. Good stuff. Let's see here. What else? Okay, so the only thing we really have left on this guy is his, like, this fur coat. And then the axe. So we're going on the fur coat. What we're going to do with the fur coat is I've got a gray over here.
You think the yellow's dried yet?
Sure.
Okay, I need you to paint the black on then.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Do we have any left? Oh, look, there's some right here. Let's use that. There we go.
There's some here. There's some right here. So how am I going to get that white back from where I spilled the yellow?
Get
I
the
just snaps the Enforcer's club in half. His is way more flimsy than the Orin's. I don't know who that is.
Then the Onis. Oh, yes, the Onis. I've got Onis. I've got them. Oh, I said the Enforcer's club in half. That's terrible. I'm so sorry you snapped your Enforcer's club. They're way more... They are. That's for true. Slop and drop is cool, but I use spill and slip. Lots of
Never mind, it's still not
spit-based
dry.
blending.
It's still not dry. Yellow.
Right.
Why is it still not dry?
It's working.
Here, can I have the whatever you call it, the thingamajigga, the
What's the thingamajig?
bone.
Oh, I don't have that yet. I'll have to go get that. What just happened?
Dan Roberts.
I found Dan, apparently. Oh, here it is. All right. There you go. There's enough paint there to paint an entire blood army. I know. I'm in for a long stream. I know, exactly. Oh, my gosh. We're going to be here all night.
What could I pin his eye? Like the white
Well,
part.
first off, this is way too close to anything. You've got to watch yourself
Okay,
here.
I'm just gonna.
I mean, this is...
Here, why don't we just open everything up here?
No! Okay, here's the deal. If you're using paint, just on that part of the table,
I'm messing up today.
not over here on the side.
I'm a failure.
What
right
are you using?
now. White.
Okay, you got to shake that up.
Oh,
a
this
lot.
is gray. Never mind.
Nope, that is white.
Oh, well, it looks great.
I know, because if you look on the bottom, all the white has sunk to the bottom. So you got to sit here and you got to shake this for a long time.
This one looks more white.
That's
This one
gray
better.
sea or gray. That is what we call our oopsie paint, and this is starting to slide all over the place too.
Yes.
And if any of this paint goes on the floor, like I said, Mom will kill us.
Don't worry, we just don't tell her.
Yes, that's not going to happen. See how it's kind of disappearing off the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to shake it up until it does.
Why is this oopsie paint?
Tim, you're 100% on. I'm 100% on board here. That is the deal. What color do you want? Okay, wait. Before we go nuts with these boards, I think Tim's got a great idea. We're gonna go back to the ones you plop, plop, plop down. You want to do those?
I like that, yeah.
You like those better? Okay,
Yeah.
I do too. I think.
Oh, wait, these paints are better.
I think you should get a paint. I think you should get your paint holder out, your pot paint holder. I think so too. I'm gonna get you to get that. Okay, what paints do you need?
I'm just gonna use this yellow. I'm gonna use this white that we just took a while to shake up.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get those colors for you.
No, because
Out of the droppers.
they won't match what I.
It will.
Oh, I guess the red will match.
It will. You have enough red there. You don't need any more red. I'll go get those other colors. You need yellow?
Yes. Okay, yeah, that's great. Dad, you lied. It's gray. It's nothing like white.
Remind me next time to teach you how to use the pots before we come on stream. I didn't do a very good job of that.
I
There
used
we
them
go.
last time perfectly fine.
Well, not the pots. We used that little dripper dropper bottle thing. So that was the way to go. Just like dancing, Ridley, shake it until your bottom disappears. Got it?
I don't understand.
Dancing. You shake, shake, shake.
He makes no
Chair stream. Yep, you like that chair stream? I'm a master of chair stream. That's your bone. That'll be. You only have to squirt a little. No, that's way too much. You do it.
I don't need that for other things.
No, it's not.
It's good.
I'm not going to let you paint any
I'm sorry.
of my paints.
I'm sorry.
Well, you just wasted a whole bunch. Don't touch me. You're full of paint.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm messing everything up today. I'm a
You're
failure.
something, that's for sure.
I'm a failure today.
Well, I mean, you don't need to squirt half the bottle onto the thing. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta get the bottom of this paint. Oh, there you go. Okay, I've got this really cool color for my capes I'm gonna use. Let's see here.
Really nice you spilled one of your paints, so it didn't make me feel as bad. Has he ever spilled any of his paints?
Yes!
Oh wait, that's right. You spilled the same one I did.
Yes, I did. Speaking of IKEA, those chairs look like they're the ones I bought at IKEA for my gaming table. Where did I get these? I think I got mine from Costco.
You got it with the table. It came with the table.
No, it did not come with the table.
I remember it coming with the table.
No, it did not. You
Where'd
were
you-
like 5
Where'd
when
you
I got
get,
the
where
table.
did you get this table?
I got it on Kickstarter.
I don't feel like painting over here anymore. It's kind of a mess.
Oh yeah, why is that?
It just, well, not because of the black. I keep wiping. I don't have a paper towel anymore, so I've been keeping wiping on the.
Oh, here's a paper towel. You're out of control over there. You are just something else tonight. Here you go.
This is what happens when you're standing in a hot building for more than 10 seconds.
I see. That's right. You had to go to your pre-class thing, right? Summer is almost over.
Yeah.
About time. All right.
It is not about time. It is.
Love it.
Dad
Love
doesn't
it.
care because he doesn't even have summer.
Dan says this is to replace the pot Ridley spilled. Dad taxes are expensive. Thank you so much, Dan. Oh man, you're a lifesaver. I appreciate it. Dan just bought us a new pot of red,
Yay.
which is amazing.
And maybe
Oh my
the new
gosh.
pot of brown. Or not black.
That was something else too. Oh my god.
That one was an accident. No,
That was
both of them were an
They
accident.
both were accidents. This is very true. They were both accidents. The sad thing is, everybody's got to learn from their own mistakes. I've actually learned from that exact mistake you did tonight, for sure. Sadly, I was not here to use my wiseness to teach you that was not the best plan. And there we go. My guy is close to done. Getting pretty close here. Pretty close. Thank you so much, Dan. Much appreciated. Appreciate it so much. Oh. Okay. We got to figure out where we're going to paint this thing. Should I paint it light brown or... You have your own yellow right here.
Okay. I want it to match with the other eye, though, because I'm painting with the exact same eye.
It will. Trust me.
Fine. If it doesn't, I'm going to be really sad.
It'll be... And if it doesn't, we'll work on that. Okay? Let's see. I need a brown for my X. Let's see. What color should I use?
That looks orange. That's
It
not
will.
yellow.
Well, that was black. It will be... It'll turn yellow. Trust me.
Let's get my dragon over there. He looks orange.
Okay, fine. Here's the yellow. I'll
Actually,
open it
here,
for you.
I can try
There
it.
you go.
I'll try it. Okay.
Right there.
I was about to say.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me help you.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Here, I'm gonna set everything down.
There you go.
And practice using the painting bobbles.
There you go. Nope, you're good. Right there. Perfect.
There we go. Perfect.
Well, well, looks like I logged it just in time to worry about my carpet. Yes, you did, Robin. This is like I am in panic mode most of the night here tonight. Oh, I went from 100 degrees to 60 in a single day. I'm getting weather whiplash. Really? Oh my gosh. Zach says, no, it's fine, Robin. Everything's fine. If Barrett needs to run to Home Depot, it's totally unrelated. 100%. 100%. I love the faces. Thank you. They're amazing. Tim, do they sell hazmat suits at your local game store? You might need one. Oofta. Okay, let's see here. I just need a brown. This is wildwood. If there's anything that I'm not tonight, it's wild. It's wild. That's for sure. Hey, Robin. Hey. Where's the tarp I used to cover my car? Oh, there it is. It's in the basement. Oh, that's too good. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's get this axe done. We're going to paint it just like this. And now after this dries, I'm going to paint the wrap around it here.
Now,
There
we're
we
going to
go.
close the bottle.
It's a great idea. Tarp may not be a bad idea. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay. That's something.
Ooh, let's see what he looks like.
See what who looks like.
The beholder.
Oh yeah, the eye has that see-through eye. Does it look kind of cool?
Mm-hmm. It looked a little goofy with that red I did, but you know what? Whatever.
I think that looks really cool.
Yes.
Like I said, once you put a really deep dark brown wash on, it'll be just fine. Okay. Again, I'm just painting some wildwood onto this
Okay.
axe here.
The beholder is done,
Okay.
but now I have to paint the rest of his eyes.
I see.
This is the worst part.
Get it? I said I see when you said
Oh,
paint
yeah,
the
I
eyes.
see,
See,
I
that's
see.
funny. I'm
see.
funny. See how funny I am?
Yeah, I see.
Amazing.
I see.
I see. Now, you know what else wildwood works really well for?
D&D.
Boots. It's my favorite boot paint. We're going to paint these boots brown. And I don't care if I hit the base. Because
I
I'm
feel
going
like
to...
every single board game Dad gets, he finds some way to incorporate into D&D.
I try. Because you can use all these different
Unless
things.
it's like a airship, Rogue Angels.
It's going to be hard to incorporate science fiction into Dungeons & Dragons. Unless I do Spelljammer. Right?
I don't think half the people know what that is.
Okay. Now see what they can do is they can look it up on the internet.
The internet.
Yeah, it tells you things. And it always tells the truth.
Oh yeah, like that one time it told me that the Titanic sank the Britannic sank in 1946
I
and
see.
fought in World War II. Yeah, that was very realistic.
Uh-huh. So the guy's looking okay so far. We're getting this guy get done here. It's
But
not
with
too bad.
Bennett's knowledge of Titanic stuff, I know that it sank in 1916 because Bennett has told me many times.
That's right. Bennett is the master of the Titanic.
Bennett knowledge.
For anybody that's wondering, Bennett is my other son.
He's the one who does all the hat drawings.
Hat drawings.
And he gives you free stuff. Whoever he draws out of the hat, remember?
Oh, yes. He does the hat drawings. It's true, which I have to do another one. I got to 8,000. I haven't had a chance to make my video yet. Spelljammer, not to be confused with Toe Jammer. Or Toe Jam and Earl. You don't know Toe Jam and Earl. And I don't expect you to know Toe Jam and Earl. Just a heads up. Because that is a old video game, long time ago. Galaxy far, far away. Toe Jam and Earl was something else, that's for sure. Well, there's a throwback. You loved it, Liquid Pork. You loved it. See, I always got the throwbacks. Always got the throwbacks.
That's what dads do.
That's what dads do. We throw it back.
There we go. I think I've officially figured out how to use the bottles.
I see. I support your bottle use. Kind of.
Or not the bottles, the
Paint pots?
paint pots. I figured out how to use them.
Good. Mom will be relieved. There we go. Axe is done. I just got to put the... They have like some cloth things I need to get here, which we're going to do with some skeletal horde here. Why do I even have two pictures here? You're not even painting near it.
My space was a mess. There we go, guys. This is more entertaining, maybe.
Unbelievable. What time is it? 8:30. Oh, you know what that means?
What?
In theory, the chat should get really quiet because they should go over and watch Steve's playthrough of Rogue Angels right now. That's going on. Rogue Angels right
Everybody
here.
quiet.
What?
You said everybody. This is where everybody gets quiet. You said.
Oh, because Steve was playing Rogue Angels, which is an absolutely fantastic, amazing game. It is my favorite game I've played in a long time. I'm hoping it's coming to Kickstarter September 4th. I am going to back it no matter what. It comes with miniatures that I can paint.
Allsworn has beaten.
Well, yeah, I can paint miniatures, and the heroes are the only miniatures you have to paint. So that's kind of a good thing. You can. It's also going to have, which means that all the enemies are standees, which is kind of cool. And they fit in these little hero click type bases that you can use, which is kind of neat. I love it. That chat is the chat is always quiet, or do you hear us, Barrett? He's a funny guy. Dan's funny, like Dan. I met Dan at Gen Con. Dan's a fun guy. He's amazing. All right, let's see. I gotta finish. Oh, I gotta go over here so you can see what I'm painting. Also got to get he has some, like, just a little bit of, there you go, perfect. There. Now my guy's awesome. Yeah, pretty good. Now I'll have to go over the metal parts with a black wash, but I gotta wait for it to dry, so I can't do that quite yet. This guy's done. See, Shadow Brimstone minutes, you can get done pretty quick. Boom, done. Next, this one, boom. All right. See what we're gonna do with this one. This one's got a shield.
You have fun painting your Shadow Brimstones while painting all these red eyes.
Yep, you paint all those eyes. Have fun. They can't even see what you're doing. All right, let's see. I'm gonna paint the middle.
They can see what I'm doing.
Oh yeah,
I keep putting it here. Can you move the camera so it's more focused so I can paint? Yeah. Never mind.
I think you're doing great. So we're gonna get the back for a shield with a little bit of metal. I'm gonna
By
paint the
great,
metal
he
first
means
since I got it.
he ignores the part where I spilled all the paint.
Now she doesn't have any metal armor, so it's just that metal part of her shield that I'm gonna paint metal back here. Just right there. Now I could do each of these little individual rivets that you see here, but I'm not going to do that. That's too much. That's out of control. Do you paint on lacquer to protect coat later? Great question, Tim. Most of the time, no. It depends. I did it for the Oathsworn miniatures because they do have the pull apart parts where you can put new weapons on. I knew if I was really pulling hard on some of that paint, it would come off. But most of the time, no. And that's mainly because when I play, I don't manhandle them, so I don't really feel like it's something I need. But if you do play with a miniature a lot, without doing that, yes, it can happen. But if I was going to do it, I usually use a matte varnish. I usually just paint the matte varnish on, and I have an Army Painter matte varnish in the back where my rest of my paint stuff is, which is what I normally use. But more often than not, I normally don't. I found that things usually stay pretty good the way they are. I have also found that the contrast paints have a tendency to stay on more than the Army Painter speed paints. I have noticed that without a lacquer or a matte varnish or something, that the Army Painter ones do have a tendency to come off a little bit easier. I've noticed. That's just my opinion and my from what I've seen so far. I hope that helps. We're going to go back down here, and I got to paint this shield. And I got to figure out, am I going to do the same cloak for her, that green, or should I do a different color?
I'm painting more red eyes.
Paint the red eyes, Ridley. You love it. I think this time I'm going to go with the green on here.
I'm so excited to paint this guy, and now I'm feeling the real terror of painting.
You feel the pains. Now this whole thing is to be clasped right here with the metal thing. I think I'm going to paint that metal too. I'll do that later. So again, I got to look at my miniature. I'm going to figure out a plan for it. We're going to paint in here with, I think I like that army green is what we're going to give her for her outfit. And then I think I'm going to make the cloak. I'm going to use that skeletal bone color. I think would be the best one. That'd be the deal. Sometimes I like to use a gloss varnish to add shiny effects, like to insects' eyes or like stormtrooper armor, things like that. That's a very good point. If you want something like shine, that's a great way to do it. 100%. 100%. Let's start with that green and see where we go from there. We've got Skeletal Horde, and I've got my military green here. We're going to use this. Military. Perfect. And this, I'm going to attempt to paint just the clothes. Like I say, attempt. We'll see how this goes. I drop them in it. I want to paint all the way down to where I see her boot. Her boot's right here.
Do you always use these cans?
Paint pots?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You're not a fan, are you?
I do like them. They're nice paints.
I see. There we go. Like that, and boom. I'm going to paint up to, she has a belt on, so I'm going to paint up to her belt. There we go. And we're going to paint the belt that's snakebite leather. But then I have to figure out exactly, now of course I've got other parts of it here I want to paint, but that's this one right here.
Here he is. He is done.
You finished it?
Well, I need to let the eyes dry and then do the brush. But yeah, otherwise he's done.
Good job. You want to do your owlbear for a little while?
I'm gonna do the brush now.
I don't have that out here. We're gonna do that later. How much Gates of Valhalla do you have to paint still? All of it. I've got some of the goblins done, and these are the first heroes I've done. So lots. I have to paint lots of it. That's what I've got left to paint.
Hey, Dad, can I have the purple now?
Yeah.
Okay, time to see what this owlbear is going to look like.
It's going to look amazing. There's a light purple that you can go over with a dark brown wash. And I think I have the wash up here for your dark brown. Here. Oh, no, I got a better
I do have a dark brown wash.
I do. I have a better one in the back. I'm going to grab it for you.
So I'm going to do that with my beholder before I...
Okay. Did you get the teeth?
Yeah. I ran out of water.
What was that? All right.
I think the second I brought it down.
Here, try this. This is called Army Painter Strong Tone. This is like what they use as a wash. This is not a GW wash. This is a Army Painter wash, and it's a lot darker than the Army Painter
Where's the
stick
wash brush? Oh,
right there.
I thought there was like a specific.
No,
brush.
there's not a specific wash brush. No, I'm sorry to say this. We got about another 15 minutes here before we're going to be done. So we gotta get my painting done here. See how we get this done. Here we go. And boom. Now again, I'm just going to try to do her outfit here with this green.
These scales are not turning out how I want them to.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
way too red.
Too red?
I don't like it.
Well, we can also then try dry brush on it. How did the Turbo Dork paints turn out on the Stars Vicario ships?
What happened here?
I don't know. They turned out awesome. They're absolutely fantastic. The only thing I'm not a fan of the Turbo Dark paints, which is because you use them like you're supposed to. You're supposed to put like 4 or 5 layers of it on, and I am not a fan of doing layer after layer after layer after layer of paint. So, but if you do it that way, they look really cool because they have like all the. And so as you're looking at them in the light, it kind of turns different colors and has off some sparkles in it. They're really cool. I like Turbo Dark paints for that kind of thing. I use some, actually, I can show you. I use some on my crocodile for Kingdom Death right here. And for those, yes, you use about 5 coats is usually what you do. But for that one, as you can see, the tail here kind of shimmers in the light. And I use like the orange on it so that it would. And it's not like a really big shimmer, but just enough to make it kind of look cool. You can kind of catch it in the back. So if it's sitting on the table like this, you can kind of see in the background. If you're moving it around, you're going to see the
Okay, I'm done with the ball.
shimmer, which is kind of cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Huh?
I want to paint the owlbear.
Okay. Yep, about 3 more. That'll do it. And some of it depends on what it is. And then, of course, each bottle has its own, like, what you should use for it. It'll say, like, oh, use it on a black primer, or use it on a white primer, or it doesn't matter what primer, stuff like that. All right. Let's see here. What else? Oh, I got to get her arm here. Be careful not to paint the bow. Her arm. Got this arm. Perfect. And now, hard part. There's one. There. Right there. Perfect. All right. There we go. Bought a few bottles. Planning on using them on Nemesis intruders. Oh, that'll look really cool. Especially if you prime them black and then just paint. You can always just paint them with that, and that would look really, really awesome.
How much more time do I have to paint this guy?
Time.
Okay, good.
We got time. But we might not finish tonight. But that's okay. That's what next time. Love it. That will look neat. Exactly. 100%. That will look super cool. All right, let's see what else we got to do here. I got to get snake bite leather. Oh, I got a little bit on her. I need to get her leg on here. Good. Is that the right color purple?
Yes.
What's wrong?
The holder's garbage. I hate it.
Oh, no, we can fix that. It's
It
going to be
looks
awesome.
awful.
No, it'll be perfect. Because what I want to do on it is a brown dry brush. It'll look really good. Trust me. I'll show you. It'll be perfect. You know what's the funniest thing? when you're painting stuff, a lot of the times when you start painting it, you're going like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to look good. And then you keep doing what you're planning, keep on planning, and keep on going. And all of a sudden you're like, well, it turned out really good. Now, it doesn't always happen that way, but more often than not, it does actually turn out okay in the end.
Mm-hmm.
You actually, I surprised myself many times with what I've painted, where I'm like, oh man, this is going to be absolutely terrible. Then by the time I'm done, I'm like, oh, that actually worked out. I'm surprised.
I had this owlbear for so many years, or not years, but
Yes.
so many months, and I haven't painted it yet.
And I think that'll look really good with a dark brown wash on it too.
I'm liking how the owlbear turned out. I didn't like the beholder from the beginning, and I'm still not liking.
That's okay. We'll fix it. I have a plan.
I think I should have gone with the blue.
That's okay. All right, we need to do snakebite leather on this person. We need snakebite leather on her. She has a little, if you can see it, there's a little thing there. This little, what do you call it? Belt? Belt goes across here. Yeah. And then she also has a scabbard here, so we're going to paint that.
Like most of this painting session on my side has been nothing.
That's okay.
Like last time, since I had a bigger character, is so much easier.
Well, it's okay. Next time you can do your Ganon.
He's even smaller.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have the huge character that time. Like that's gonna take up half the table. But Mom can't watch it.
Right.
Because it's for her. Yeah.
All right, let's see here. I'm kind of just getting the scabbard the best I can. It's underneath the bow, so it's a little tough to see everything. Might be a little bit more brown. And then I can paint the metal on this afterwards. The metal will go right over the color. I'm not too worried. There we go, just like that. We're there so far. I surprised myself by not planning the colors ahead of time. That's the way to surprise yourself for sure. For sure. All right. Whoa, almost dropped her. Okay, so now we're going to do skeletal horde. And I'm doing this for the cape because I think it'll be really cool. And after I get the cape done, the shield I'm going to paint. Oh, I should have put metal around the shield. I'm going to put metal around the shield too. The cape we're going to go with this brown. I think it'll be really neat. We're just going to go all the way around it with this brown. There we go. And then I am going to paint like a metal clasp on it on the top. That's the plan. Let's see here. More snakebite leather. Or not snakebite leather, sorry. Skeletal horde is what I'm using for this cape. That, there we go. A little bit more. And I'll be done.
Are we done with both your guys?
No, just the cape. And the cape comes through here. Cape is right here. There we go. A little bit off camera, sorry. Falls back behind. Perfect. Okay. Nice. Now we need to figure out, I'm going to paint her hair. I think I'll paint it black. Then we're going to do the shield and the boots. So let's do the shield first. And now my question is, do I do it with the wildwood? It's going to be really dark, or do I use snakebite leather? I think I'm going to use snakebite leather. I think that's going to be a better color for the shield. And now the outside of the rim of the shield, I'm going to paint with this. I'm going to paint metal, but the inside we're going to paint snakebite leather. When I paint circles, I always kind of go around it. I never really try to kind of maneuver my guy as I paint it on a circle. Now, like I said, there's these little rivets in there. I could paint those metal too if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. That's too much nonsense. There we go. Excellent. There. Big fan of that shield. That'll be good. I'm going to paint the back side of this shield. It'll be hard to get to because it's behind the miniature. I think we'll be okay. There. Excellent. Now, I'm going to go back to my metal, and we're going to go around the outside here. Around it. Just like that. I'm just going to do the upper part of it. I don't want to go on the inside of the shield. Because when all is said and done, I am going to use a black wash on it, which I can even seep into a little bit of the inner ring so that it will look. Yeah. All right, that's good. Oh, I want to get this clasp too as a clasp. That with metal. Perfect. Couple more things. Snakebite leather is a magical paint. Creates a lot of rich detail with very little work. 100% agree. I would say snakebite leather is the MVP of contrast paints. That's just my opinion.
Dad, I'm almost done.
Nice. I'm almost done with this one. And then we get to go watch Steve play Rogue Angels.
Well, first, could you finish my
Yep,
beholder? He looks
we'll do that.
really bad. I hate him.
We hate him.
He is the worst thing I've ever painted. In
All
my
right.
entire
We
life.
will fix. I'm going to use some of your. Oh, your black as well.
Don't you remember what happened to the black? I think everybody remembers what happened.
This is true.
I don't think there's a single person you're.
I'm just excited that none of it went on the floor.
Mom's also very excited, I'm guessing.
So I'm going to use black for here. So we're going to paint this. I think about it, I don't know if black is the right idea, but that's okay.
Where is the black?
It's right here.
Pass him.
Maybe. There you go. There we go. We got black hair on our miniature. Dang, I keep being off camera. Okay.
Nope, not this one. It's this
No, it's that one. It's already open. The only couple things we have left is we got to do boots. So I get my boot paint, which is going to be wildwood. Wildwood is always my boot paint. I actually need more wildwood too. I'm running out of that too. All right. Put that on my brush. Put it on here.
I'm not gonna get like paint cancer, am I?
Nope, you're not going to get paint cancer yet.
Wait, that's a thing?
No, it's not a thing. That's hilarious.
didn't think
that you
so.
thought so, though.
I was almost 100% sure it wasn't.
Well,
I was gonna make a joke out of it.
Just don't breathe in any of the aerosol paints that I use. Help you out there. All right, we need to do the bow, and then we're done. With the paint. Okay, you got
I'm
3
using
pots open.
Wait, I do? No.
I'm trying,
I'm
man.
used to using this one.
I'm trying. Now, for the bow string, I'm going to use snakebite leather. Or not snakebite leather, sorry. The I'm going to use the same thing we use for the cloak, which is the, what do you call it, skeletal horde. It kind of looks like a bowstring a little bit. Not the best. Maybe a light gray would be better, but I'm just going to use this. It'll be fine. And then the bow, we're going to use wildwood. So it's right here and ready to go. There we go. And boom, that one's done. There we go on that. And here. There we go, that's done. We're gonna let that dry for just a second while we paint some metal. Because I did want to put a little bit of metal on scabbard here. Put some right there on the bottom. On the back side and hit the bottom over here. Then I want to hit the rings here. There we go, and there's one up here. I'm just gonna pretend I can see, which I can. We're just gonna paint. I don't even know if that's really a ring, but whatever. Okay, that's done, and then we got one more thing to paint, and that's the arrow. Use snakebite leather and some metal on that. The metal tip of the arrow.
What should his claws color be? They don't have claws on here. Oh, they're tan. A bone yellow.
Yep, I just used the astronomical amount of bone leather.
Do you have any owlbears even?
No. I have an owlbear.
Kind of sad.
Okay.
You should get an owlbear.
I see. Use snakebite leather for the arrow.
I found this guy at Battleground Cafe for $5.
You did. This is true. Another local gaming store we have in town.
I found that beholder at, what do you call it, for
The Source.
Source for $9.
Yeah.
$49 sale.
Can't go wrong. On sale because I have a discount. Because I bought the Source card. And the only thing left is I got to paint the feathers on the arrow.
Done with the owlbear?
Good, I'm done with my guys. So we're going to be done. All I have to do is get this last little arrow done. What color am I going to paint the arrow? We're going to paint the arrow with the same colors here. We're going to use Yaden Yellow. That's the deal. So, if anybody's keeping score as to how I painted my miniatures tonight, here's the deal. I painted everything tonight with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I used only 7 paints, minus the metal, so 8 paints. 8 paints to paint 2 guys. These 2 guys are painted with 8 paints. Works out pretty good. I think that worked out really well. I'm pretty excited about my guys. We got her with her bow and arrow and everything and her shield. Her dusty cape, I think that looks pretty good. Then we got this dude with his axe. Again, I have to put a black wash on him and I think everything will be good. That'll be awesome. And you got your owlbear over there. Wow, that looks really good, Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty impressed by that. And we'll work on your beholder if you're not happy with him. Yes, beholder on the ground. So that's the deal. Let's see here. Okay, finished everything off the sprues. Now not to stab myself with a sharp blade. Exactly. Gotta scrape those mold lines or scrape the mold lines off. I don't actually do mold lines. I just leave them on. Don't care. Especially with nowadays, the miniatures are getting a lot better like that. Anyway, there we have it. That is our painting stream for tonight. Thank you, Ridley, for joining me.
You're welcome.
That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Loved it.
Except for like sacrificing all your paint mats. But
that's okay. But we can always get more paints back. That's not a big deal. What's this? Please configure both primary and backup streams correctly. The comparison of the stream failed because one of the streams has invalid something or other. I have no idea what that even means. Hopefully everybody was able to watch all that. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for joining. We're gonna be we'll be back maybe next week or a week after with more painting. I might see what Kanji's doing. He's been doing a lot of painting lately. Maybe I'll get him on with me, or else we'll just paint up some other stuff. We got always got some Shadows of Brimstone to paint. As thank you for the fun. You're welcome, Jude. As Liquitter Gaming would always say, I have always a pile of opportunity in the back that needs to get painted. It's pretty funny. Now, what I need everybody to do, which I wish I could do, let's see here. Do I have a way of doing this? Do you think I have a chance at getting this right? Let's see if we can send everybody to his thing. Create a highlight video. And nope. Yeah,
I want to insert an ad.
No, I don't need to insert an ad. I don't know how to say. Okay, I wish I knew how to send everybody over to.
Don't worry, you can just tell them.
Pop out dashboard. Nope.
You can just tell them.
Let's see what it says here. Maybe I can do it. Maybe there's a chance. But Steve's figured out a way to be able to raid. So if you guys can figure it out, that'd be awesome. But if you can't, I think what everybody needs to do right now is go over to One Stop Co-op Stop stream channel right after I end this, and we all got to say, raid! I think it'll be really fun. You think we can do that?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to see how many people come over. It'll be super cool. Now, sadly, there is a button somewhere in this machine that I'm allowed to hit that button and everybody just goes there anyway, but I don't know how to do it. So we're going to sign off here. Thank you all for watching. It's been awesome to have everybody here. We're going to be back a couple weeks to do this. Kingdom Death's coming soon. Colin and I are going to be playing some games soon. It's just going to be a blast. Meet me at the table. Thank you all for joining. And if you're excited to see what comes next,
I need you to meet us at the table.
Meet me at the table. That's right. All right. Take care. I'm going to see you all over the One Stop Co-op Shop stream channel. Have a great night, everybody.